Let's do it. Hey guys, it's Cooking with Alex. Today I got a great recipe for you. It's a healthy vegetarian spaghetti dish. Now, you can add meat to it. You could add deer, pork, lamb, beef, anything you want, as long as it can be ground up. You could even use chicken or turkey. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, for this recipe, you're going to need some spaghetti. I'd use about half of this package because, well, basically there's a lot in there. You're also going to need 2 tomatoes, any kind you want, as long as they're quite large. 2 peppers. I've decided to use orange and yellow peppers today. I'm also using a organic tri-bean blend, but you can also use any kind of meat. You can use kidney beans or black beans, as long as it's something you like. Salt and pepper to taste. And I'm also going to use an Italian seasoning mix and some cayenne pepper. To start off this recipe, you're going to want to bring a large saucepan full of water to a boiling. To start this recipe off, you're going to want to bring a large saucepan of water to a rolling boil on your stovetop. Alright, now once the water has started boiling, you can start preparing the vegetables. To start off, we're going to start with our 2 tomatoes, which I've already washed. We're going to peel the stickers off. And you're going to want to chop them into small pieces, as in chunks. Alright, our tomatoes have finished chopping up, and now we're going to do the peppers. Now for the peppers, you just want to cut them into thin slices, almost like ribbons. Alright, now a great way I found to take the ribs and the seeds out of the pepper is to just get a small paring knife and cut into there, separating the core, where all the seeds are, from the outside, from the shell, the shell is what we use. And then, all you have to do is pull it out, take this over to the sink, wash it out, and it's ready to go. You're also going to want to open up your can of beans now. Let's see how fast we can do this. Oh man, that's good. Once you've opened the can up, what you're going to want to do is pull out a strainer and strain the beans from the can, and make sure you have as much of the juice in here out of the way. Alright, now the water's come to a boil, and so we're going to take our spaghetti, and what we're going to do is break it in half and just put it in there, getting ready to cook. Also, once you put it in there, salt the water, and if you want, you can also put a little bit of oil in there to stop it from sticking. Alright, all of our vegetables are ready, so now we're all going to combine them in a big pan. But before you do that, you're going to want to get some olive oil and just drizzle a little over the bottom of the pan. A tablespoon or 2. And then get this going to about medium-high and add in your vegetables. So we have our beans, our peppers, and our tomatoes. And what they're going to do is they're all going to kind of cook down and form a really nice, vegetable stock almost from the way they've been cooking. And it's going to be really good, and that will make up the sauce for our spaghetti dish. And also, while the vegetables are in the pan, you're going to want to add a little bit of cayenne pepper, just to give it a little bit of flavor, and some Italian seasoning. And once your spaghetti has started cooking, you're also going to want to turn down your heat, because that way, these vegetables are going to take a while to cook. Not a while, but, they're not going to cook instantly. The spaghetti, however, can cook very quickly because it's dried. So what you're going to want to do is kind of balance out the two times and turn this one down. And this one, just keep staying on medium-high. And eventually they should both come together, and the spaghetti and the vegetables should be ready at the same time. And just remember, when your vegetables are cooking, to stir them every so often, because you don't want, some to be cooked and some not to be. Alright, after about 5 minutes, my vegetables are looking like this. The leftover juices and water in the beans and the tomatoes and the peppers have all come together into a kind of, basically water at the bottom, which will boil the vegetables down. The spaghetti is looking good. It's just about done. And this should be done within about 5 minutes. Now, once the vegetables are all softened down, you can definitely tell, because you'll just be able to get, a spatula and just push in there. And they should just, buckle under the push. Once you can do that, then you can pull them off the heat and drain the spaghetti. Alright guys, our veggies are done and they're looking great. So now what we're going to do is go over to the sink and drain our spaghetti out. Alright, now our spaghetti is done along with our vegetables, so what we're going to do is just dish it out into a bowl. Ooh, it's kind of crazy. Alright, now what we're going to do is just ladle the vegetables on top of the spaghetti. Ooh. And I'm just basically going to cover it completely, because I have a feeling this is actually going to be really good. This is actually my first time making this dish, so I actually have no idea how it's going to taste, but we will see. Alright, so this is my first time making this dish, and I kind of just made it with what was left over in the pantry. So we will see how it tastes.